Welcome to our step-by-step survival guide for when you lose your passport abroad, with special attention to travel within the Schengen area. First, we will calm the situation and outline the exact protocol that helps you resume your journey or return home safely. Next, we will cover the first 60 minutes, filing a police complaint, contacting your embassy or consulate through emergency channels, and choosing the right replacement document. Then, we will explore the hidden hurdle of exit visas and how to avoid departure problems. Finally, we will summarize key actions and provide a quick quiz to reinforce your knowledge. To set expectations, here is our roadmap. First, we will handle the crucial first hour. Then, we will file a police complaint, contact your embassy or consulate, and choose between an emergency certificate or a full passport reissue. After that, we will discuss exit visa requirements, specifically relevant in Schengen countries and beyond. Next, we will include tips and common pitfalls. Finally, we will present key takeaways and a couple of quiz questions to lock in your understanding. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. Laws, procedures, and processing times differ by country and can change without notice. Therefore, always verify with your government's official sources and the host country's immigration authorities. This video offers general information only and does not constitute legal advice. With that in mind, let's continue to the first hour action plan. Moving forward, in the first 60 minutes you should stay calm and be methodical. First, retrace your steps carefully, because many passports are misplaced rather than stolen. Next, check bags, hotel rooms, ride shares, and recent venues. If unsuccessful, immediately transition to official reporting mode. This means preparing to file a police report and contacting your embassy or consulate using emergency channels. Let's translate the process into a practical flow. First, realize the passport is missing and retrace your last locations. If you find it, secure it, and you are done. If not found, immediately secure backups, photos of your passport ID page, visas, tickets, and any secondary ID. Next, file a police report and obtain a physical copy. This is essential for the embassy to process your case. Then, contact your embassy or consulate using emergency channels. After that, decide based on your travel needs. If you must go home quickly, apply for an emergency certificate, which is a one-way document. If you need to continue your trip, apply for a passport reissue, which takes longer. In both cases, check whether you require an exit visa or immigration clearance from the host country. Finally, confirm airline requirements for boarding with replacement documents before you attempt to depart. Next, proceed to the nearest police station as soon as possible. Request a formal loss or theft report. Ensure your personal details, passport number if available, location and time of loss, and a brief narrative are included. Ask for a stamped or signed physical copy, because embassies typically will not process replacement documents without it. Then, make digital scans or photos of the report and store them securely. After filing the police report, contact your embassy or consulate using official emergency channels. Do not rely solely on standard phone lines. Use the emergency email and any dedicated hotline. If feasible, go in person to the nearest mission during business or emergency hours. Bring the police report, biometric photos, any secondary identification, and travel proof. Importantly, ask about exit visa or immigration clearance requirements in the host country and how to obtain them. Now decide on replacement documents. The emergency certificate is a one-way travel document to your home country and is typically the fastest, often issued within 1 to 3 days. The passport reissue allows continued international travel but takes longer, often 1 to 4 weeks, and requires more documentation and verification. Balance the need for speed against the requirement to maintain your existing itinerary. Ask the mission about collection options and ensure your photos meet specifications. Confirm any local police or residence verification steps that may be required. Let's compare the two options in more detail. On the left, the emergency certificate allows only a one-way journey back to your home country. It is usually the fastest option, taking roughly 1 to 3 days, and often costs less, but it provides minimal flexibility for continuing travel. On the right, the passport reissue restores your ability for full international travel. However, it usually requires more documentation and verification, takes 1 to 4 weeks, and may be more expensive. Choose based on your urgency and itinerary needs. Here is a quick snapshot. An emergency certificate often takes 1 to 3 days and is limited to a one-way trip to your home country, making it best for urgent returns. A passport reissue often takes 1 to 4 weeks, restores full international travel, and is best when you must continue your itinerary. Now comes a critical step. Losing your passport can invalidate your visa stamps or your Schengen entry record. Consequently, the host country may require an exit visa or special clearance before you can depart. Always consult both your embassy and the local immigration authority to understand the procedure. Do not attempt to leave without the required clearance, as this can lead to serious legal problems or a denied departure. Finally, confirm that your airline accepts the emergency certificate or the new passport, along with the exit clearance. This timeline illustrates a practical 72-hour plan. On day 0, within the first 6 hours, you retrace steps, secure document copies, and file a police report. Between day 0 and day 1, you contact the embassy using emergency channels, schedule a visit, and prepare photos and forms. Between day 1 and day 2, you submit your application for an emergency certificate or a passport reissue and begin exit visa inquiries with immigration. Between day 2 and day 3, you collect the emergency certificate or monitor the reissue process, obtain exit clearance, and confirm airline acceptance before departure. For Schengen travelers, record your entry point and dates. Keep or retrieve proof of entry, such as boarding passes and any stamps. If you are staying in a different Schengen country than where you entered, clarify exit procedures with local immigration. Even within Schengen, you may require exit clearance, so verify before traveling. If a new passport is issued within Schengen, update airlines and bookings with the new document number. To reduce future risk, maintain layered backups. Store digital copies of your identification pages, visas, and tickets in a secure cloud and a password manager. Carry a few physical photocopies and spare passport photos. Keep a quick access list of embassy addresses and emergency numbers so you can act quickly if something goes wrong. Let's prevent common mistakes. Do not delay filing the police report. Do not rely only on standard phone lines to reach the embassy. Use emergency channels. Do not assume exit clearance is unnecessary. Avoid booking flights before confirming airline documentation requirements. Also, remember to scan and back up every new document you receive, including the police report, the emergency certificate, or the new passport. Quiz time. Question: which document is usually the fastest way to get home after losing your passport? Option A, passport reissue. Option B, emergency certificate. Option C, temporary Schengen visa. Option D, residence permit transfer. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is the emergency certificate. It is designed to enable quick, one-way travel back to your home country, and it is often issued in 1 to 3 days, making it typically the fastest option. Second quiz question. Before departing the host country with an emergency certificate or a newly reissued passport, what additional step may be required? Option A, only airline check-in approval. Option B, exit visa or immigration clearance. Option C, hotel checkout confirmation. Option D, translation of your police report. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is exit visa or immigration clearance. In some jurisdictions, including Schengen contexts, you may be required to secure exit clearance before departing. Failing to obtain it can result in being denied departure or facing legal issues. Here are your key takeaways. First, retrace your steps quickly, then switch to official reporting. Second, a police report is mandatory for embassy processing. Third, choose an emergency certificate for speed or a passport reissue if you must continue traveling. Fourth, always verify exit visa or immigration clearance requirements. Fifth, confirm airline acceptance of your documents before booking or flying. Lastly, back up every document in both digital and physical forms. In summary, act quickly and stay organized. File a police report as soon as possible. Use the embassy's emergency channels to make contact. Decide between an emergency certificate and a passport reissue based on your travel needs and time constraints. Finally, obtain exit clearance if required, and confirm airline rules before you travel. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you, please like the video, share it with someone who travels, and subscribe for more practical travel guidance. In the comments, tell us your questions, your experiences with lost documents, or tips that helped you. Your insights can help other travelers. See you in the next video.